So many things I'm going through, so much that I wanna do. It's hard to become so clear to me. Tomorrow ain't really guaranteed. So many days I thought of you. It's about time you know the truth. Got to act quickly when I fall in so many reasons why. Don't we? Don't we? Don't we? Don't we? Don't we fall in love? I don't need to fall in love. So many reasons.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, Entertainment? So I'm coming out with another after show. We're talking Mean Girls and Young and Reckless. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, y'all, for the Making This series, that's only going to be a Twitch special. Okay, if you guys didn't already see, I did react to Mean Girls episode on Twitch, so make sure you guys go over there and check that out. Now, I will say, when it comes to Making This series, I do want to say a little bit about it on here. You guys can call in and talk about the making the series on these after shows. Okay, now Blog Day. I know Blog Day. I knew Blog Day before Now That's TV even got popping. We both work for Megan James. I think he still works for Megan James. I said this on Twitch, so for my Twitch people, I'm just repeating it for the people that wasn't on Twitch. So basically, Megan had put us all in a group chat because when we was working for her, when I fuck with the bitch, I thought Blognay was a girl because, mind you, Blognay didn't have a profile picture in the group chat. So when we used to talk or whatever, he used to get slick out the mouth. So I'm thinking, it's a girl. I was like, let me relax. But then later on, I found out it was a nigga. So I'm like, had I known that she was a nigga sooner, Blognay, we probably would have been cussing each other out in that group chat that she, because Blognay gets very slick out the mouth in a group chat. So I will say that this didn't really surprise me. I only didn't get slick because, like I said, I thought it was a girl, and y'all know how the girls be, oh, gay guys are always arguing with girls. Blah, blah, blah. Y'all know how that whole thing go. That's why I wasn't doing too much. But that's why this scene didn't really surprise me when it came to him, I guess, apparently, popping it and stuff in the group chat. It did not surprise me at all. Okay. Now they're doing this thing called Messy Mondays, whatever. Melanie went over there, and apparently Scrappy loves Melanie. If y'all don't know, guess who was at the baddies auditions, y'all? Scrappy. What he's doing there, I don't know. I don't know if he's fucking one of the baddies or what. But let me post this. Let me put up this picture real quick. Hold on. And like, hold on. Y'all know my girl Gigi. My girl Gigi was there with me, and I took a picture of him and Gigi. Let me pull it up real quick. So I don't, like I said, I can't confirm or deny if he's a fool online with one of the baddies. Okay, maybe he was just there to see, the potential contestants on Zeus, but he was there. He was there. He came like in the later half. Y'all know where I was doing the interviews. That's when he was there. Okay, so this him right here, as y'all can see, squint into the camera, and there go my girl Gigi. Okay, just a little tea for y'all. He was there with his homeboy, so he wasn't by himself, and he wasn't with a girl. So, yeah, all right. Apparently, Melanie is his favorite.
So, like, every time I see clips of you and watch. So, I had a special guest last week.
Yeah.
Scrappy. He said he loves you. You were the favorite on the show, so just,
Oh,
yeah.
I appreciate that. I actually like a song of his that's really, really good.
Which song?
It's No Love by him and Takara. I'm so tired of going up and down, round and round. I'm so over it. I'm breaking down. I'm about to call it quits. I done had enough of this.
I put that pussy down. Put that pussy down. And he turned into a clown. I put that pussy down. Okay, Melanie can actually sing. So shout out to her for actually having some talent. I don't know, we don't get a lot of that on the network, but the girl actually has a good amount of vocals on her. So I gagged when I started to hear her sing her tunes. Okay, y'all just need to put me on the trail mix. Y'all know I do good when it comes to the trail mix. I did it good with Ferraris, and I'm gonna do it good with yours, Melanie. You just need to trust the kid. Okay, now this girl or whatever, there's this big debate about who should host this Messy Mondays thing. A lot of people feel like Cash should do it. Y'all know damn well Cash not gonna go up in them offices and do none of that. Cash is too paranoid. She gonna think they're gonna try to set her up. Although, of course, that would be the most fun to have her do it. I just don't think Sister Girl gonna end up doing it. Sorry.
Okay? The big man.
Now, Duke is funny. That man is a funny guy. You know how he's going to be on Greek Life. So he was on Instagram. He was just talking about the show, whatever. And one of the clips he mentioned how he was at a club and he didn't know that it was a gay club. And I'm like, okay, Duke, we just gonna go with that story. And where did your British accent go?
And knowing this nigga, bro, he keeps sneaking niggas doing weird shit, bro. Just doing weird shit. We was at Truth Midtown, bro. I had no idea like that was a gay club. I had thought realistically, like I thought just a gay night or some shit. I thought they
girl. You know what's so funny with him? Like it's like he does it to himself. Like he just does it to himself. And it's okay. It's okay, dude. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Now I will say the Young and the Reckless, I don't know. I guess that was the finale, but it wasn't really giving finale. I was kind of confused, and then I wasn't. I don't know. It's just the ending was kind of weird. I wish there is more episodes because I actually like Young and the Reckless. I think it's a lot better than Mean Girls. Mean Girls to me, I'm still trying to be sold on it, but is all I'm gonna say. Okay. I feel like it should have been another host instead of Pressure, and not even that. It seemed like a little bit disorganized, so it's like I can't focus when I'm watching it. All right. What's going on, Kaya?
What's up here? Oh my God, I'm still at work. I work from home, and I was on a phone call with this old ass man, and he was not understanding. So I said, "I'm about to transfer your ass because you eat on my nerves."
Oh man,
Yeah.
you're not liking the new hours.
Oh no, these are not going to be my hours. I request to get ish change because I'm not working till midnight. I'll, yeah, but I'm about to clock out for lunch, so that's why I had easy time because I'm like constantly on the phones and there's no way
Right.
I can break. So I said, let me just I push back my lunch for you, Pierre. Just letting you know that. Did that for you.
Thank you. That made me feel special. No shade.
Yeah,
Thank you.
because I really need to talk about that making the cast. Let me tell you something. I
Yes.
loved it.
You
Loved
loved it. Okay.
I loved it. Okay. I heard they only lasted 2 days. I'm like, okay, this is first 48 all over again.
That's why I was like, let me just do a Twitch. Let me just do it. We
But
gonna
what time
react to it on
is it?
Twitch tomorrow.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
actually off tomorrow, but
Yeah.
yeah, my hours this week is from 3:30 to 12. But hopefully they get my request and don't have me working this late, cause But yeah, Megan the Cast. First of all, Samaya, is that her name? Samaya, the girl that got attacked out of nowhere, the light skinned girl.
Hmm.
Is that Deja's cousin? Deja? Did we find Deja's cousin, Deja Reigns? Cause she looked just like Deja and acts
She
just like.
does look like Deja Rain.
Yeah. Also, one of them other girls, her name, the girl named Dad. She looks like
Yes.
Rocky Dad. She changed her name to Rocky Dad. First of all, why is that your name, Dad? What is that?
Because she has a quote for it. I gotta go to her Instagram. She has a quote for why she calls herself dad. I forgot why, because she was like, because she gets all the poppies or something like that. What do you think about Anya call her funny looking? Do you think dad is funny looking?
I don't think she necessarily fun looking, but I'm not gonna be mean, but I'm gonna be mean. She just looks like a basic bitch to me.
Oh my god.
She looks very basic. I'm sorry, I gotta tell the truth. I got to tell the truth. Got to tell it.
Oh
But
man.
but I like a lot of these people now. Okay, the twin. I thought they were twins. Are they brothers? Are they lovers? Are they friends?
Brothers.
Okay.
Now I don't know about no incest. We ain't talking about Island Boys.
I like them. Were those the two guys that was at the auditions, the Playboys?
Yes.
Okay, so they finally found them way on their way on to put them on Playboys. I like them. I like them.
I see a lot of the people on the internet not really too much feeling the light skinned one, the lighter one. They're not really feeling him.
Zabo.
But I feel like they should be on Playboys. Like it would be interesting.
I ain't gonna lie. I like them, but you know what? I really like this. I think they should always do this, but I hate, and now that TV does it too. I hate when people always introduce themselves saying, "You guys already know who I am." No, we don't.
You already know who it is. It's your boy, and we're like, no, you don't.
Unless you've been on a TV show, the only two people that I know is Anya and Black. That's the only two that I know. I don't know
Right.
of them. So y'all, so every time someone comes on here, you know what it is. It's your boy. I said, no, we don't know who you are. That's why you're on this show. And now that's TV. Y'all need to stop with these group chats. I don't know why now that's TV just can't let their drama just naturally happen because you already got people who are thirsty to get in front of the cameras. That's all you need. Like, stop with these group chats and they do that for every single show. I don't know what it is. Like, stop with the group chats
It's
because
like the group chats where you find out who you fighting.
yeah, because like that was the problem that happened on first 48. Like, y'all have all these group chats going on, and then when they go into the house, just let this stuff naturally happen. Maybe y'all shows can last more than 2-3 days. Just saying.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I feel
You
you
like it?
because
Oh yeah, you said you didn't watch it yet, did you?
I did watch it. I
Oh,
did
you did
watch
watch
it.
it. Did you like it? How
Yeah,
you?
I'm just gonna react it with you guys tomorrow. But I did watch and everything. That's why I was talking about earlier. I was talking about Blog Day in the beginning.
Oh, so how do you do you like it? Do you think this is something they should keep doing?
I feel like it's something they should keep doing.
I
I
think
just thought they need to get rid of the group chat.
exactly. That's my part. Stop with the group chats now. That's TV. Y'all need to do better. But yeah, but I like, and this just proved when that argument with the brothers and that big guy, I forgot his name. That just proved that y'all need more male dominated shows on Now That's TV because that was entertaining.
Yeah,
I love
especially it's
and I
him saying he's doing his big one and ran outside.
like this is my thing. Do you tell us you're not gonna jump me? Bruh, you was too big to be caught worried about these two little ones jumping you. You better just sit on them and that's been a call today. Like stop. It's first of all, how many people do they have in that house? It's like every 2 minutes they just
It
kept
looks like 30.
yeah, every time like a fight happened, then we jumped through and then 3 people got introduced, and then all of a sudden another fight happened, then we got introduced to 5 more people. It's like, what? How many people y'all have in this house? Like, come on now. But that's all I gotta say about that. I am very, very interested to see the next episode. like I said, I think now the TV they did really good with this one. You can tell that the budget is there. Now let's get on the Mean Girls. Why is it just here? I don't know if you know any insight on this. Does T-Lo got something against Isaiah? Because why does Isaiah show the only one with the low productivity? Like you guys feeding them Papa
It's
John.
like that's why I say I'm not being too sold on the show yet, because it's like I don't know. Like I the thing is, the reason why I tolerate sausage and is because it's like they already created a culture of the fuckery of sausage and Betty, so I could tolerate the BS with that. But a whole new show with that BS, I'm like, I don't know about all this. Like,
It's like, okay,
it was pressure saying, "Come down, ladies, for dinner," and it's Papa John's.
yeah, that's what I feel. Because how is Younger?
That was funny to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because this is my thing. How is Young and Reckless in this Making the Band series? How is the productivity better on both them shows? And both of them shows, and they were just like Bean Girl. It's always Isaiah stuff because the food they made them on South Central Baddies compared to the food on Young and Reckless, there's no comparison.
Yeah, it was a huge difference.
I feel like T-Lo has like something against Isaiah on the law.
I don't think he feel like he has something against him, but I feel like he makes Isaiah. I don't know if he puts him in charge of doing everything for his own shows, but it low-key shows like, damn.
Yeah,
but I kind of feel bad for him too, because it's like all these
Mhm.
other shows, they get like these elevated type of stuff, and then like he gets like the crumbs.
Exactly. But what I said, but I really do like TTG. I really like Raj. But the Pawn sisters, the one that
Sisters.
First of all,
Excuse you. I'm sorry.
I don't like them. First of all, spitting is the utmost nastiest thing I hate, and they do this on this network too much. Y'all be spitting on people. That's disgusting. Let somebody spit on me. I don't
Now, do you think Pressure's fat phobic?
Pressure shouldn't be calling nobody fat. Okay, I'm not saying that Pressure is fat, but baby, you ain't a size 3 at all. So you should be watching before you start calling somebody fat, because over at South Central Baddies, all them girls is calling you big. And how will you quit Pressure? Oh my god, quit Pressure. How are you?
And the reason why I asked that is because she didn't like Lolly with the glitter. Big Billy came and she was pressed, and now we got the Paw Print sisters.
Now, this is my thing, Pressure. How was you so quick to fight these two, but when Billy was looking for you, you ran into that bathroom? When
Billy's a different breed, though.
I don't care. Billy's still a big thing. I don't care. Billy was looking for you, talking about some what pressure.
Billy takes off her shirt to fight.
I don't care. Well, maybe because Billy is fast, because that bitch can run. Yeah, and then what other show we have? It's too many shows going on.
Right? I know, right? Young and Reckless.
I don't want to curse. I effing love this episode. Shay, I cannot listen to Shay talk. I cannot.
I mean, like, talking about, like, I don't give a like, who you think you're talking to, like that? Like, you hear me talking, like, I was talking to you, what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't give a like, what you mean? Like, it was like that. Like, you didn't hear what I just said?
No. It was like, oh my god, it's like she's talking in gibberish. Like, what is that?
But it was
But this is my thing. This is why I gotta say to Shay. And this is what I had to learn when I was in middle school and high school. When you start instigating, even though it's the truth, it's still technically instigating. When you instigate, the more older I got, I had to learn to not instigate no more, because if that comes back,
you get me used to be best in high school. No shade, Kaya.
I know. Let me tell you, Pierre. I would always instigate some ish. I'm gonna tell you, because I just want to see people go at it for my entertainment.
Right.
Yeah, but I grew up. But this is what I learned. You don't instigate. Because if it comes back, it was wrong, it's going to come back on you, and then you're going to have a group of people mad at you, and that's exactly what happened. Because you went and ran your mouth. Because what's the point of you telling Sav? I'm not Sav, what's that girl name? Sai. It's too many girls. Yeah. What's the point of you telling Sai that Legacy was on her hit list? You guys act like Legacy is Billy.
And when did this become Mob Wives? Now we got hit list now?
Like, for hit list for what? I'm pretty sure you can't expect her not to have like a Legacy, not to have an issue with y'all. When Naj, you snuck her Ivory, you like beat this girl up, and then you jumped in a fight that she was in, and Cash, you attacked her because Ivory told you to. I totally forgot about that. Then I said, when did Cass and her fight? Because that fight was just so irrelevant. But then side because you tried to press her over some shades. It's like you guys can't be surprised that she don't like y'all because y'all showing that y'all don't like her.
Right.
So like, what's the point? And then in shade, then you got Naj. I wish a bitch would tell me that I better fight somebody and she gonna whoop my ass. Then you better told you should have gotten the field with Naj right then and there. I don't care if you would have lost.
Well, Shay said something recently. She said that might have not been what she wanted to do. She said she was going to do a trick, and that basically that was going to be her end goal. Okay, hold on. Let me put this here in here. Let me put it in here. Hold on, y'all. I just seen it. Hold on. Oh, yeah, there we go. She says this. And after I peep how everyone was moving towards me after that room scene where my intentions were looking out for a friend went wrong. And y'all, I still stand by it. I don't think Shay meant any wrong by doing that. I think, because think about it. If she were to be messy, she would have told everybody that was on her hit list that they're on their hit list. She only told her friend. She like, hey girl, like, watch out, bitch. So anyway, let me continue. She said, was looking out for a friend went wrong is when I texted Legacy. My plan was to never fight Legacy. I promised I had something else in mind. Shit just played out differently because she never came back. But in the midst of 14 Bs talking to me, not knowing who was going to swing first or if I was going to get jumped, if I swung, I said whatever niggas wanted to hear. That don't mean that was going to happen, and that's why it did it. Now, I don't believe that, but I do believe
I don't believe
the fact
that
that she was watching out for her friend.
I believe Shay. I don't believe, but Cuzzo said that Shay was messy, and she know Cuzzo. Not Cuzzo. Yeah, Cuzzo did say that that Shay was messy and all that kind of stuff. So I believe that Shay Bands is not as innocent as she put out. She just gives me that dumb, young
But like,
dumb.
you talking like dumb, like what you talking about, like dumb, like
Yeah, she gives me that young dumb full of cum. Like she done got into so many times that her brain started leaking out. So she probably ain't got nothing going on up there, and probably. I need to stop. But she probably thought that she was doing good, but that's my thing. But the thing is, they just wanted to be mad at somebody, and Legacy was in the house no more, so they had to turn to somebody. But y'all shouldn't be. But the thing is, Naj,
Do you think they would have actually jumped her? Because I don't think they would have jumped her.
I don't think they would have jumped her, because if they would have jumped, it would have been stupid. Because
Yeah, no, they would have got a whole lot of backlash.
It would have been another Tennessee situation. Ferrari don't
Right.
be in between another one of those. Okay, and Ferrari, girl, bye. Like you are talking about something. Let's just dead it. Let's just dead it, guys. Come on, let's just dead it. And then you go into the other room and you talk about it. Like, stop. I cannot.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but I did, and I like. But why is it that Queen D was the only one speaking facts like that? Shay was being. Let somebody tell me to go fight a girl. I'm gonna beat them up. No, but.
What would you have done if you were in Shay's spot and I said, if you don't do it, I'm finna run up on you on my side?
Let's go outside. How about that?
But the next thing you know, Big Ivory would have hit you in the back of the head.
Listen, I would have stood on my own, because you know what happens when you stand up to two people like that. The fans love you because you stood up for yourself.
Yes,
Shay stood up for, because Shay doesn't. But it doesn't seem like Shay's a very confrontational person when it comes to talking. That's why she like looking scared and shaking and all that kind of stuff. So that's what's going on with Shay. So she doesn't give me that she's very confrontational and knows how to use her words a lot. And we saw her get beat by Cuzzo, so it don't seem like she was gonna win that fight. So yeah, that's my point. But yeah, Shay Bands was I just feel like they just needed something, because Legacy wasn't there and then Mel wasn't there. And who else is in the house they can really pick on? Like Crystal, but Ivory liked Crystal, so no one's gonna pick on her. So that's the whole point about that. But that's another. I really enjoyed this. But first of all, hold on. $1,500, and y'all split it between 5-6 girls. That's $200 a piece. Like, what is this?
Plus, you got to take away the plane ticket back. So they are leaving with $5.
Reality TV, what is this? Like, what is this? What, like, oh my God. This is what I thought. I thought that they were gonna do in rounds, and then the last two go against each other, and the one winner gets $1,500. Now we're talking about somebody, we're gonna get the money, and they said y'all gonna split that later. Between 5 girls, that's $250. What am I doing with $250? Naj, you
Getting
fighting over
wardrobe for the
two hundred and
next Now
fifty
That's TV show.
dollars. Naj, you are fighting over $250. I know you need it, but goddamn, what is this?
I thought it was gonna be one winner at the end at first, and that person gets
That's what I
1,500.
thought too. But first of all, when they showed that last week, I'm like, you telling me the winner of this show is only gonna get $1,500? Do you know that's rent somewhere? What am I gonna do with it? It should have been
My
15,000.
rent is more than that.
Your rent. How much is your
No
rent?
shade.
How much is your rent, Pierre? Tell me.
Divide your business. Just off more than 1,500, Kaya.
Okay, well, you in Miami, so I'll believe it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that just blew my mind. Like, what is somebody gonna do with $1,500? Now this TV, y'all need to do better. Y'all able to rent out these expensive ass Airbnbs. You can't give them them girls like you can't give them 15,000, at least 15,000.
I don't know about that 15K though, because I don't even think Ferrari got 15K to do the show. Okay, now apparently this was the finale. Now, what do you think about this? Yeah, apparently it was. I think next week or this week's the finale. Do you think that this series is worthy of a second season?
I think so. I actually came around to really like it. I didn't think I was gonna like it because of how slow it was at first. It was like, because mind you, like the first 3 episodes was them in the house. That was the first 3 episodes was the first day. Am I correct?
Yes.
Acting an ass and attacking everybody in sight. That's what the first one is. So it kind of like put a bad taste in my mouth. But as it went on and we actually started to see more of the other girls, we weren't just seeing Ivory and Legacy and Naj, and we started seeing more of the girls.
Yeah.
Actually, I liked it. So it deserves a second season. I don't think Ferrari need to be hosting.
Who needs to be the host?
You know what? If Naj want a show, just give her this one. Because Naj gonna keep coming back now to TV till they give her a show. They ain't no never give her a show. So please give Naj a show.
But at this point, we need to give Megan the show. Thank you so much for calling in, Kaya. All right, what's going on, Bia?
Hey, Bookie.
Hey, Bookie, but now how much is your rent?
Listen, living in New York, $1,500 gonna get you a closet in somebody else's room. Okay, you're gonna be asking them to pee. The bathroom free? Yeah, there's no toilet. You just gotta piss out the window for $1,500. Like, it ain't gonna give nothing at all. I'm sorry.
Don't forget the rats.
Listen, I was just about to say you might as well just move in with the Ninja Turtles and get you some pizza, because you gonna get nowhere fast with 15 double in this expensive state. And I love you and Kaya, but y'all are asleep. If Legacy would not Legacy, if Shay Bands would have done what I would have liked her to do and popped on Naj, those girls would have absolutely jumped her. Let's be for real. Them girls' heads is so far up Naj and Ivory butthole that if they say jump, them girls is like how high. Like it's basically Naj and Ivory show. And Cuzzo already don't like her. The rest of the girls is already being mixy about it. Like they would have absolutely jumped her because they would have used that they would have used her being quote unquote mixy as the justification for doing so, even though she wasn't. Because respectfully, Shay Bands out here crying because she did think Sai was her friend. Not only that, but we peep how Sai didn't say that she knew about everybody else, being on Legacy hit list, but she also chose not to say anything. So it's like, it's cool when you do it, but it's a problem when I do it. Are you out your mind? And as a grown ass woman, you're not gonna look me in my eyes with them brooms on your lashes and talking about if I don't fight the next B, you gonna fight me. Step outside. That's all you would have had to say, because now I gotta hit you. Because what's wrong with you? What are you doing here? Like let's BFFR, okay? Let's be for real. And respectfully, I also feel like they ganging up on Shay Bands because they knew they couldn't try it with Melanie. You peep how nobody was like, oh, Ivory was there. She wasn't on no let's pop on Melanie and let's really turn this up. Nope. Because she's like the next easiest target. Shay Bands do talk like she dizzy all the time, and I be praying for her. I don't. She just gotta like slow down. Like when she speaks, I feel like she's a kid who used to stutter, and she kind of started growing out of it, but
Yeah.
not far enough. Like she need a bouncing ball, just take it down a few notches, slow down the tempo, Buki, and we'll get to what you're saying. But I know half them girls in that room did not understand a word that was coming out of her
Like, I'm
mouth.
surprised we didn't get a scene where Ferrari's talking to her, and then Ferrari be like, "I did not hear what you just said."
Exactly. Like she just sitting on, because Ferrari loves sitting on the counters in the bathroom. She just gonna be in the bathroom with the next girl talking about, I don't know what she just said to me, girl. I stopped listening. And that's fine too. But also, Sai with the big head, she cute, but like you got your moment and we still barely remember your name, Boogie. I don't know. Like it's just it didn't give what it was supposed to give. Like if you wanted your ones with legacy, you could have asked for that fade. It ain't like she out here moving like Hulk Hogan. Like y'all
That
couldn't
poor
wait till
legacy
y'all was
turned
done.
into a damn broom. I said, "God
Yo,
damn,
like you
you
would
got
think
sweet
like
her."
Legacy was like John Cena, the way that these girls are like, nah, the minute she steps out here, we gotta pop on her and get her before she get us. When 99% of the time, she's just standing up for herself. Like if the shoe was on the other foot, y'all would be applauding it. But because it's her and she fought Ivory and y'all are all afraid of Ivory, it's oh no, how dare she fight the master? Like, girl, sit down. Y'all done ruined that whole sneaker doodle lady thing. She like, y'all gotta get out.
Now that TV is never allowed in that establishment.
I'm telling you, because respectfully, I would have messed up my shoe on purpose. Like, that commotion. I need a new one. We gotta have to run this back.
It was the little boy in the background.
Yeah, you saw him, right? A bare toddler back there. And he like, mommy,
Woo.
there's titties everywhere.
Let's
Like,
see, y'all taking it too
we
far.
can't be
Y'all
doing that.
involving toddlers. You already have underage people on here.
Exactly. Like, listen, the people in them other rooms did not sign no releases. They did not know what was supposed to be going on in that room. Like, that is too much for them. But it's like, I also get it too, because if I find out somebody want to fight me and I see them, I'm gonna hit you too. No tea, no shade. Like, I might just duck you real quick because
Yeah.
it's like, what was you doing? Like, you were supposed to hit me first. You shouldn't be telling anybody you want to fight me if you know that I'm gonna see that person and they gonna tell me too. But it's a double-edged sword. Like time and place, I get that. But ganging up on Jabberjaws was crazy to me. I don't like it. I think it's corny. I'm trying to think of what else even happened this
And
episode.
then
Oh my.
also you're saying in the middle of that room they would have
Mm-hmm.
all hopped on her, but
They
do
would
you
have
think
definitely jumped her.
I said Sapphire. Ferrari would have jumped in.
They would have jumped her. Let's be for real, because let's think about it. Kai is in an allegiance with Sai because that's her roommate. That's not even your friend for real. But okay, that's your roommate. So she would have hopped on her head. Cuzzo already don't like Shay Bands. So she would have jumped in just off the strength of, I don't like her, let me get a hit in. If Naj even looks like she might have been losing or missing a punch, Ivory would have jumped on her. And if Ivory is doing anything, that means Crystal's doing something too. Like, it would
Right.
have just been like, poor Shay Bands would have been passed around like that one white girl in that porno scene on the couch, and all the black dudes was around her. She would have been the white girl,
I think
and
I
they
was
would
in
have just.
BBC. Like I was in people like, oh, like big black.
Shay Bands be talking like a car underwater. Like, I don't know what be coming out her mouth sometimes, and I be praying for her. But they would have definitely jumped her. Those girls do not stand on principle at all when it's on their foot. Like, if it's somebody else, it's, oh, who cares? But the minute it's them, it's, oh, I would never let someone talk to me
Why
like
do you
that.
think about Ivory getting so angry? Because it seemed like she was gonna pop a Shay
You
Band.
see, and this is what happens when we baby people like Ivory. Because Ivory, what does this have to do with you? You already beat up Legacy, so I don't even know why you're like super duper concerned. And then you're like, oh, I should fight you. Why? She's not your friend. It's not her job to come out and stand on the soapbox and be like, hear ye, hear ye. Here's the news for today, everyone. Gather around, put on your shoes. And like she said, what sense would it have made for her to do that when Legacy didn't even come back to the house? So it's like, now everybody walking around and they find this Jordans and, she in, athleisure, ready to squabble, and there's nobody to squabble with. And then Shay would have been labeled the messy one for stirring that pot. So it's like, yeah, girl, I kept that to myself. And I told the
Okay,
person I
would you
thought was
have
my
told
homegirl.
your homegirl side about what
For shizzle,
Legacy did?
first of all, let me just say this. Can't no B tell me she want to fight my friend and think I'm not going to hit her. Let's just start there. You're not going to tell me you want a fade with my homegirl, my friend for real, and think I'm not going to pop on you. But they wasn't to that level of friendship. I do think it was the right thing for Shay to do because she did consider Sai a friend. Was she wrong in that? Yeah. Does she see the error in that now? Yeah. But I also feel like Sai was trying to save face because if she said, yeah, we are friends, Kai would have been looking at her like, so what you mean y'all friends? So then what's the issue? So it's
Right.
like they was all like, it was so fake. Like everybody, listen, Ivory is the wind. In whichever way she blow, them hoes gonna go. And it sucks to see because none of them are really just standing up and being like, yeah, that's how I felt, or no, that's not how I felt. Like, and I get it. Sai's talking about, yeah, I never met you in real life, which is fair. Like, you can't be my friend if I never met you in real. I get that, but at the same time, like, this lobbed you a little input. She sent you the little alley oop. What you did with that was your business, but to act like she was wrong for doing it because other
Yeah.
people feel like she was wrong, girl.
Exactly. You know what made me mad? I think that Sai made this whole big deal about her telling her
Mm-hmm.
about the whole situation because I feel like Sai thought that us as an audience would look at her crazy for sneaking Legacy and
Which
sweeping
we
her
was
up
gonna
on.
do anyway. Like, girl, it don't make a difference. Like, if you
That's
really
what it is.
feel like you got hands like that for real, like if you really feel like you got hands like that for real, you ain't gonna ever hesitate to square up with somebody. And like, as much as I despise Ivory and think that she should be castrated and euthanized and never be allowed to reproduce or be in general population with the rest of us in society, she don't be sneaking people the way that i.e. Krishan do. She will tell you get your hands up, like I'm coming for you, the
Right.
demons is talking, we stepping outside, we gonna run it right now. But it's like, you trying to save face for what? Because yeah, you look cool in the house, but now the viewers are watching it and we're like, no, that don't really make much sense. And for Ivory, the way she was acting when her team lost and couldn't go out, I don't understand why somebody got to get left home. Girl, you just went out yesterday when your team won. You didn't have none of that attitude when you was included. But now, since you can't go out with, and be a munch to Ferrari in the club, you want to scream, cry, and throw up. And now that's TV created that monster, and that's why she be acting that way now,
When
outside of her
Nelly said to Scotty,
personality.
I created a monster. Nelly
Like,
was
don't
pure
get me
comedy in
wrong,
that
Ivory was
scene.
already the spawn of Satan, but they just made it worse because they really let her just override whatever they say. The first episode, Ivory, you need to go to a hotel and chill for the night. You fought 67 times. No. Okay. Baddies of Las Vegas. Ivory, you're disqualified. You got voted out the house. No.
You
Okay.
got to do it the right way. You're up for elimination. That damn Sibri thought she was doing Squid Games up in that bitch.
Like, oh my God, like they really enabled her to the point where it's like, no matter what they say, if she ain't going for it, it ain't happening. And that's why they always lose in the end. That's why Ivory always ends up having her way, because nobody is like, yo, you're not bigger than the group, Otis. Nobody's here to see you, Otis. Who gonna bring the baby in the car, Lewis? Like, that's what it's given every time. But
What'd
whatever.
you
The
think of the
club,
Migros? So let's get to Migros and pressure.
what a waste.
Big
Big
pressure.
pressure in her buck 50. The girls who talking about that's not a buck 50, I want you to go and just Google what a buck 50 look like. Pressure got hit with the switchblade, okay? And that's okay. Shout outs to her. She survived. She ain't keloid. God is good. However, I wish I was in that group chat when they sent that message, like, Instagram versus reality. Like, I know it was a little key when they sent that picture.
And they took a picture when she wasn't looking. They're like, the
Like,
bitch.
what? Because Pressure Titties was hanging like some old swing sets. So I know they were shading her in that group chat. Which, by the way, if that's the case, if all these fights on Now That's TV, this is one of their biggest downfalls and flaws, is the group chat. If we're going to have a group chat, there needs to be a producer in the group chat so that we can understand and have, a little idea of what exactly was said.
Exactly.
Because Pressure talking about, oh, they just said I don't look the same, but I got on a light beat. So what do you mean? Which also makes sense. It's not like she up here with, contour highlight, no
Yeah, we don't
snatch
really see her with
lashes
a lot of makeup
on.
a lot of times.
Yeah, I mean,
She's usually greased.
I was just about to say, to be fair, how can makeup sit on her face when she be walking around all oily, like she just hopped up out the deep fryer? Like, I'm gonna give her that, but at the same time, Pressure, what's with the fat jokes, mommy? Like, what happened to you? You
Do
know what
you
it
think
is.
Pressure is fat phobic?
I think a fat girl took Pressure's man. That's what it's
Oh,
giving.
do you
That's
think it
what
was
it's giving.
Lolly?
I'm listen.
Did Lolly sprinkle some glitter on her nigga? It took
I'm
a
telling
while.
you, because it's like, why the vitriol for the fat mommies? Like, dang girl. But you know what also it is? None of the girls in the house are ugly. So it's like you can't say, oh, you ugly. So it's like, well, what else can I say? Your tits is big, that's not gonna hit. Um, I guess you're fat. Like, ooh, girl, you're 6'2". What do you mean? Like, what do we mean here? Pressure. If
Someone
you
said
were half
Pressure
a
really got
foot
the same
shorter,
mentality.
you'd be fat too. Like, we got to remember these girls is like 5'1". There's nowhere for that weight to really go for them. I do think that they failed at that jumping attempt. That was embarrassing. My mind, you know, it's just something demonic about a girl with a chest tattoo. Like, I don't even want to fight with you, big dog. You got it. That chest and neck area, you're a seasoned, hardened felon. I don't want to fight no more. I'ma just kick it over here because like the way she slid up in there, and shout outs to the stylist because the frontal did not lift at
At
all. It
all.
didn't slide.
He said it
The
was a
baby
sewing.
hairs was still down. I was like, oh, okay. Drop the booking info in your story, girl, because I need to see what that's hitting for. But the fight, because Pressure is so big, she really should be mopping these girls. Like, it shouldn't even be like it shouldn't even be a tussle in my eyes. You're 6'4". Like, what are you doing? Why is your head down? You don't even have to do this. Like, these girls literally have to reach upwards to get you. Just swing at them, hit them. Um, Big Draco, that's the one in the confessional who looked like a midget. I
Someone
don't
said she looks
know.
like she might.
She
I can't stand you guys on Twitch. On Twitch, they be going ham in the comments.
I was screaming when I saw that. And it's those gleaming golds in her mouth. Girl, why you want a mouth like Trick Daddy? What's wrong with you? You are a lady. You sip lean too? Like, what are you doing? I think that the front will be saving her life because they can pull it down a little bit further on the forehead. But in them confessionals, that's a leave out. And that joint be beaming. Like, you can cosplay this live onto her forehead and watch it from 20 miles away. The fight, I mean, I guess it was a fight. My came in and did what she had to do, but she also eats mace for breakfast. So who can really, I'm not
That's
gonna win a
true.
fight against a girl who like mace in her face. Like, come on now. I don't even want to fight you no more. Other than that, the show has no purpose. There's no plot. There's no somebody in the room was like, look, we got $10,000 left on the overhead. What can we spend it on? And it was Wednesday, and somebody in the room was wearing pink, and they was like, "Ooh, Mean Girls," and they were like, "All right, whatever."
You can't
Because
sit with us.
I'm
Now,
telling
did you
you, because
watch?
not only that, but
Right.
like, who decided that Pressure would be fit for the host?
I do
What?
feel like she fits the whole because she's very bougie. So she does fit it. I will say that.
Them fits ain't fitting for the host
I
though.
will say that.
I
Now,
don't
did you watch the
know.
Making the series?
So this is gonna be where do I start with that show? Because it's a hot ghetto hootenanny. Now that's TV shows. This is why the Academy and low key, maybe Young and the Reckless, have been so successful, especially the Academy, because there was a very clear plot and purpose to the show. You came here, we knew what we here to do. Yeah,
You
there's
hit it.
gonna be fights, but there's an objective in the end, and in the middle, and in the beginning with making the cast the mini. First of all, you're not casting me for something that's called making the cast. It's just a 48-hour
But
audition.
there
Are
was
you shitting
making the
me?
band.
Right. Like, first, I don't even like Diddy, but it's just no.
Remember
show
Maid?
got some good characters. I'm not gonna lie. I like the girl from New York who says she's from Rochester. Um, Blog Nay, they turned that hoodie into a V-neck, child, and I was
Shout out to Blog Day.
he was down there hustling like
I
a
said,
little
I
lady
know
boy.
that's not Blog Day.
That big dude in the beginning is balls. You like 6'4", homie. You keep saying how you gonna ask somebody, do we got beef? And when they turn around and be like, so you want to fight? He's like, no, I don't want to fight. I'm saying, do we got beef? What do you mean by that? I don't understand. You're 6'4", especially in comparison to these little twinks. Like, if you don't just throw them hands and call it a day, you're killing me right now. The shorty who came in with the gray, Samaya, she's really pretty. I was like, oh girl, she's gorgeous. And the next thing you know, her frontal was off. But she was still really pretty. Like, shout outs to you, girl. Onion.
Anya.
Onion. Onion booty, round and brown, with the no idea what the body count is. As she was saying that in that bus ride, let me backtrack. The bus ride. Whose idea was it for them to cast 47, 11 people and then decide that a road trip was the scenario that they wanted to be able to get to know these people on? Imagine being the bus driver. Imagine being him. Like, and all you hear in the back is bend that ass over.
Let that coochie breathe. Put that pussy down.
Yes. Bus just wobbling, y'all in the HOV lane just shaking back and forth. Like,
listen, they no different from Zeus for them Jamaican niggas in the middle of the island. And they used to
at
suit you
least
with her
there
pussy
it's
open.
like, we outside, we got space and opportunity. This is a 8-seater vehicle, and y'all got 11 teenagers up in here wilding out. Black with the bob, I want to talk to her. Leave the bob at home,
Why?
Black.
I like Black.
I don't like the bob though. Like, if you're gonna get a bob, at least get the Edna mode. Black was given like my church granny. I wasn't appreciating that at
She
all.
Smiley. But then again, never mind, because Biggie ruined
You know what?
Smiley's bob.
And speaking of that, real quick, because I finally watched that fake reunion joint for South Central Baddies. Fly Nye with makeup on looked like a dyke who dressed up as a girl for prom because it was her grandmother dying wish. I could not stand it. Just put your mask back on, Buki, and get to fighting. But the making the band, whatever we gonna call that, I don't know, auditions, I think it might be a chop. People are gonna watch because it's obviously gonna be a lot of fighting. Like, I don't get, I'm lying. Why are we all so excited to go to Tennessee? Y'all ain't never been nowhere before? Oh my God, a cabin in Tennessee. We live in a high life. It's going to be 6 rooms and 2 beds. That is a plot right there. They're going to fight over the bedrooms. They're going to fight in the car, on the bus. Hearing Onion say, I had a lot of one-night stands and I effed them and dumped them because what could they do for me? They did what they wanted to do.
I wish she didn't say that. I'm like, oh,
I
God.
wish she didn't either, because all I heard was in the eyes of her. Because you need therapy. Somebody save her for 50 cents a day. Get her some help.
I'm somewhere watching, like, I know I should never
so
get that bitch
bad.
my
And like, low key, that girl did not want to kiss her, and I felt bad because it was like she was being peer pressured into doing it, and I just know Onion breath was hot, so she wasn't trying to mess with it. But the other bus was the litter bus. I'm not gonna lie, it was giving House A and House B, and the better bus seemed like they were having a better time, because how old are we arguing about body counts? People in the comments, what's your body count? Since we on the topic, well, how many people y'all had up in there?
Right.
Let me know.
If your body count, nigga, what's your digit? What JC said?
Did they friend have a turn?
What's your digit? Okay. Any
It's
photos
gonna be a good mess. I think it's only gonna be like 4 episodes long, so
right.
It'll give us something to hold over, especially because Zeus gives us nothing but crumbs. So I'm gonna give Now That's TV that. I do think that there are some people who may make good TV, like in the mix, but there's no way you're gonna get me to show up for a 48 hours trial and error. Are you kidding me? And then they had somebody the size of Magic Johnson, that dude in the pink two-piece. Boy, pick up the ball. The Lakers need you. Get off the show.
Cashy finally met his match. Now as TV said, we need a tall motherfucker
They
for
need
you.
something. He looked like the imaginary friend from Foster's, the red one. Like, come on, go do something safe. This is not the method. This is not the avenue for you. Exactly. Go get in front of the camera. This ain't it. But other than that, everybody liked the video. Have a good night, friend.
All right, night beer.
Bye.
All right, make sure y'all please hit that like button. Okay.
Tasha K, this is Tokyo Tony, period. When I catch you, your ass is mine on God, period. Check out my last YouTube, bitch. The threats are all there. When I catch you, so help me God, I'm going to give you 4.5 years worth of shit that you've been giving me, bitch. I promise you, when I catch you, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to punch you in your mouth, your throat, and your solar plex. Then I'm going to throw you on the ground and commence to stomping your face into the cement. Be prepared.
All right, what's going on, Mucha?
Hey, Pierre.
What's up?
Okay, can I first say, I love you so much. You are like one of my favorite YouTubers right now. On my show.
On my
show.
Can you put that on the damn homies or on your mama?
Nikki already putting it on people's dead mamas, so I'm gonna put it on the homies because I don't got none of those.
Y'all funny as hell. Now, what did you think of this Mean Girls episode?
I kind of liked it. I'm not really too here for the Paw Print sisters. They're really giving me Lala and Poe from the Teletubbies.
Oh,
that's what they're kind of giving me. And I feel pressure on that one. Don't, be posting pictures in the group chat saying I'm not giving, is giving, I need more makeup because, I really need a dermatologist. But I would have checked them too. Like, if she's the host, let me check you. And I feel like, and I already feel like pressure was already going into that, knowing that these girls was going to try her because they've already seen her on Now That's TV. And we all know pressure can't fight, but she know because of her height, she has that kind of intimidation factor. And she knows how to use it because they don't try her. So she had to, now the bigger of the two Lala of the Paw Print sisters, now I think she got her. But we all know pressure just needs to work on her balance because the smaller of the two Paw Print sisters, Poe, she kind of got her a little bit, but she really wasn't swinging a whole lot.
Pressure uses her titties as intimidation. She be like, "What's up? What's up?"
Bond goes right in your face. Don't play with it. She using them things like Lady Gaga when she had the AKs on her bralette. That's what it's giving me. You're not gonna play with pressures because she gonna press them big old bitties right up on you and say what she gonna do. So what else?
Now, another episode and everything like that. We saw in the beginning when the TTG girls were arguing with the other girls. I forget the duo name. What do you think about that? Like, do you think the line thing was petty? Like, who's the front of the line? Who's the caboose?
It is really petty because at the end of the day, y'all all gonna be in the camera. Why does it really matter if you're the front or in the last of the line? Because if you know you're gonna be that girl on the show, you're gonna be the fan favorite. You're going to be given what the audience is asking for. You shouldn't worry about your placement in the line because the audience is going to, if they catch you, if you giving face, you giving fit, they're going to be hooked on you. They're going to be locked on you. So it was very petty. It's given, I'm that girl, so I got to put on for the others. But, I feel like Raj was given the other girl more of the work because she just was, tussling, grabbing on that hair and pull hair all day. And she
Hair
seemed
was
like she was worn out. Yes, she was
right,
worn out. But it should have been deaded because after fighting 3 times, what else is to fight over? It's
right.
just a
I'm glad
line.
that girl said that on the show. That was the most mature thing I ever heard nobody say on that TV. Now, which duo
Right.
is your favorite?
I'm a Philly girl originally, so I'm liking the girls.
The John.
Yes, especially the girl Talk. I think she is gorgeous. She just
Yeah,
her face is so it's like exotic to me.
right.
But I don't know it. I just feel like they need a better concept to the show because what are the mean girls supposed to be doing? Because
Mm,
it's like what mean things are you doing? Are you showing that you're really a mean girl but you do nice things? Like that's the concept from the show is missing. Like if
yeah.
you're going to be a mean girl, let's see you actually doing some mean things. Like where's the challenges to show how? Where's a reading challenge? Where's oh I'm really mean because I got strength. I'm athletic. Where's those type of challenges? Where's
Right.
I can go take something from somebody but give something better back in return. I think that's what's missing in the whole concept of the show. And it would be better if they had that instead of them just in the group chat arguing and we don't see nothing from the group chat to understand why they're fighting.
Should they put like an Instagram page in the group chat and we get daily reports up leading to the show?
That or do like how the housewives do, like when they're like in the midst of filming, they put in what people are tweeting on, X or what they're saying on Instagram.
Or
They
like
should be
text messages?
yes, they should be inserting those clips from the group chat. So it's giving the audience more information on why is people beefing. And then honestly, it can probably make the beef more better because then you'll have an actual reason why it's a beef. Because we are
Someone
getting
said,
nothing.
baby, this is not a housewife's budget.
Unfortunately, it's the now that's TV budget, and they barely want to budget to give the girls their cash.
Now, what did you think of Young and
She already
Reckless?
put. Well, hold on.
You
I'm
still there?
sorry. Yes, I'm still here. I'm at work. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. What did you think of Young and Reckless?
Um, Besides the phones, like you've been invisible, irrelevant this whole time. You've just been given pretty girl and pretty face, so you wanted to play tough. Because why sneak legacy? And why scare the poor grannies and children at the sneaker place, at the sneaker dude?
I didn't see a granny in there, but I did see a children.
They're gonna be mortified. They got enough going on, and they already in Atlanta. They already pushing lemonade and water on these people to make ends meet. Them kids don't need that. They needed just to doodle on the sneakers.
Not
That
lemonade and water. That's what y'all got. People in the middle of the road selling.
well, hey, everybody need a coin nowadays. Cause
That's crazy.
so
Oh wow.
I think like some of the others were saying, I do think Shay Vance was trying to be a friend with
Mhm.
Sai, but that's why these girls go into these shows getting set up because they go in thinking these people after a
Are their
couple
friends.
days are their friends because it showed that that girl didn't like you. Why hold the
She said she
information?
considered her an associate. Now, would you be
Ooh,
somebody's friends after they called you an associate?
that's pretty much saying you a high and buy type of person. Like, hey girl, bye girl. Like you're not even stopping to have a conversation with them. So if that's associate, don't be in my damn face.
Ooh. Now, do you think they would have jumped her? Because Bia thinks that they would have hopped on her had she, stood up for herself.
I think it's possible because that's what we've been seeing. We've been seeing a lot of sneak tag teaming going on,
Mhm.
and those girls are so far up Naj and Ivory's asses they can kiss the insides of their belly because I don't understand like why nobody is speaking out on what they do wrong. It's just, yeah, you're right, 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 right. That sounds stupid. It's ridiculous at this time. It's not giving young and reckless. It's giving young and follow the leader.
Young and
Fo-
impressionable.
young and please don't beat my ass, master. That's what.
Yeah, young and yes, master, please.
Yes, because if I don't know if Shay, if I think if Legacy came back in that house
Mhm.
after all that transpired, Shay would have fought that girl because Naj told her to fight her because
Right.
she wasn't going. She would have felt like she would have had a better heads up with Legacy and probably got her better than fighting Naj. She was not trying to have them problems. She seen what happened when you deny Naj a chicken. She wasn't gonna have them issues neither.
Not the $9 of chicken. Now, it looks like the show kind of like I guess rap. I don't know if it's the finale or not. I'm pretty sure it was, but I'm not 100% sure. Who do you think should be the host for next season?
Um, honestly, nobody. They should get somebody else. They should get maybe Diamond the Body. Because they're not none of the
Is
girls
she
are me, and maybe
okay?
even I feel like even more so Queen D because she came in the last minute and was doing a better job than Ferrari, to be
Mm,
honest. And Queen D is way more entertaining than Ferrari. And I know even if the girls were to try Queen D, she would still fight them. She would get her ass beat and still be like, "What up, nigga? I'm in my Timbs and I'm still the host." So
right.
I just don't think none of the girls are really qualified to host because none of the girls have really stood on their own. They've been standing alongside with Ivory or Naj.
Right. Any final thoughts?
Um, I just love you, and
Thank you.
y'all make sure
Thank you.
y'all like and subscribe on my show. Are we
I'm
making some
excited.
more, tracks about the dead mamas for you? Period.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank.
Like, all right, what's up, Rosa? Oh Lord, here go Rosa.
I'm here. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Listen, I just thank God my Now's TV app works right now.
Now it
But
works. Did you
thank
contact?
God,
Did
thank God, I
customer
was about to
service
leave
get back to
another
you?
voice note on this is Tokyo Tony period. You got me messed up. You're gonna hear my thread through my last two voice notes and
Your
you know you
voicemails. Wait, so customer service got back to you?
yeah. No, they didn't, but it's just I tried one more time and it worked.
Okay, perfect.
So thank
Perfect.
God. But listen, I didn't watch Mean Girls because first of all, why is doubling the girls yelling at me? Why? For my mental health, I can't take that. I'm sorry. My therapist is telling me to disassociate myself with any kind of stress. Period. So I was just like, I don't want to be mad over a bunch of girls, but pressure. But I did saw the clip of pressure fighting, and let me just tell you,
Yes.
it's like it's like watching 100 headless chicken versus a human. It's just it's brutal. First of all, pressure, you need to learn some Muay Thai. That's how you work the legs, because you have them 5 foot legs, and you're not doing anything. So what is that about?
You're
Okay.
saying that pressure was the human and the other girls were her with the
Yes.
chicken.
Yes. Yes. And also, let's just focus on Ferrari show. First of all, Ivory. Oh my god. Crystal and Ivory, they're in the same gang, and it has to be a rule that they have no you don't have to have a neck to join the gang, otherwise you will be rejected because none of y'all have a neck that's longer than 5 inches, and it's thicker than the trunk. So what is that about? Like I said in the comment, Ivory with that red hair wanted to look like Little Mermaid, but look like Sebastian the Crab instead.
Listen, I'm not doing nothing about that wig no more because the girls are eating me up.
Oh my God!
That's the
Stop
one
being
thing,
scared
and
of.
they
You
get
know
off.
that girl in that jean outfit look bigger than Justin and Brittany in that jean outfit combined. Hello? And stop talking about Ivory looking like Emily Chapa. You know that man is skinnier than Ivory's neck. So stop slandering him.
That
Okay?
is
He's
true.
skinnier than Ivory's neck.
You're right about
Okay?
that.
And also Ferrari, I know that varsity jacket and that cab probably gonna stink because you've been wearing that for I don't know how long, probably for like 3 months because you haven't taken it off for like the last let's say 4 episodes. Okay.
But they be filming in like, I think like a week or something like that.
Yeah, but still, as the host, you could have changed the outfit just a little bit, just like how you change your $50 wig. Because according to Legacy, that wig is less than $50. According to the material, oh, that's less than $50. I can tell you. Even in a Chinese sweatshop, it's not gonna be more than $50. And
How
I know
much
about
would it
Chinese
be?
sweatshop.
How much would it be, Rosa?
Period. It's gonna be like $5. I'm telling you.
$5?
$5 wig.
Damn. Now, what do you think of the little reunion spoilers that you did see? Because they did spill some tea online or whatever. They dropped
Yes,
some stuff.
but at the same time, listen, my prediction for next season of Young and Reckless,
Mhm.
I hate to say it, but it's gonna be between Naj and Ivory because they're really taking it over.
And you think they're just gonna forget about Ferrari?
Cause what is Ferrari bringing other than that $5 wig? What is she bringing? Bringing the girls to a club like a usher? Sitting them down like a usher? What is she exactly bringing? Like what exactly does she bring? Like if I'm Legacy or Melanie, I'm bringing. Well, they already ended, but I'm bringing Mia Kaya. Be like, what's up?
Ooh.
Be
You
like,
think she should
what's
team
up?
up with Mia Kaya?
Yeah, like what you talking about?
Maybe Ferrari could assist next season.
And also, please, no assist. Like, what is she doing? She's playing. She's like Ben Simmons. Don't play. She doesn't play at all.
Not
She
Ben
on the
Simmons.
court side. She on the court side. And Naj with that, oh my God. Naj is irritating to me. Like,
Why?
I'm sorry. Like, Naj looked like a hyena, probably weighs like 86 pounds to be exact. Like, and she's a good fighter. I cannot deny it. But at the same time, like, you messing with a allegedly gay man, and you're talking about, and he's telling you, he's telling everyone, saying that you sell, you sell that, and
Allegedly. About
but
that.
you're still not saying anything about that. So that says a lot about you.
Now, what did you think of the whole Shay Ban situation? Do you feel like they would have jumped her?
Oh my God, Shay Vance with that "I have a dream" speech, really irritating. I'm sorry. What
You
very
feel like she was too
irritating.
apologetic.
She was, but at the same time, I skipped that because, like, I feel like she, other than being kicked on the neck, like on the neck that Ivory didn't have, uh, she didn't do anything other than fight Cuzzle, and she lost. So like, and also that blonde wig, I don't know, is washing her out for me. I'm sorry.
I like it. The one in the confessional she ate.
On the
I like
confessional,
it.
yes, but in real
Oh,
life,
talking about in the scene. Okay, I get what you mean.
yeah,
Okay,
in real
okay.
life, I feel like it's a little bit
Yeah.
washing her out. But at the same time, like, Ivory kicked you on the neck that she didn't have. So like, why are you not like grab her by the neck that she didn't have?
Now, do you think she was being messy with telling Sai the whole the hit list? And who
Oh
you
my
think
God,
was the
she
last
is.
person
She
on that hit list?
definitely is. She definitely is. As much as I love Melanie and not Ivory, sorry. I could never. Melanie and what's her name? Legacy.
Yeah.
I feel like they're better off to another show. For example, Batty, because Legacy was on Batty Edition. And yeah, I feel like I love Legacy. I feel like she was setting on business. As much as I love them, they're not gonna come back because Ivory and Naj is gonna take over for sure, and it's gonna be a whole reign of Ivory just bullying everyone. And I like, one thing I don't understand is why doesn't the whole house just jump on Ivory? Because like, she's not that big. as much as big as she was and still is,
Mm-hmm.
she's not that big. Y'all can just
Like the
take
last day, they should have just all hopped on Ivory.
yeah, because she was literally attacking everyone, like she was attacking everyone.
Like
Let's
the
be
first
for
day.
real. She was, and she was, aka like she was like very much outraged, like a wild bison on some steroids.
I think that's Rolly. But anyways, what did you watch the Making the series?
No, I haven't. But is it any fun? I saw there was like they would get excited to go to Tennessee. I was just like, why do you want to go to Tennessee?
I skimmed through it. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, I would check it out. But I checked out the part where Melanie was saying that she didn't like who was it? Kenzie. And I was just like, ooh, that's gonna be an interesting fight because no shade, Melanie, I think she looked good, but she's literally twice of the size of Kenzie. So I'm interested to see what's gonna happen.
Now, who do you want to be the host next season, though?
Who I want to be the host?
Who you? Yes, Rosa. You.
Yeah, honestly, Quindy.
Just Quindy,
I love Quindy. She's gonna bring her Tims, and everyone's gonna, and she's gonna fight, but like still, she's gonna be a moment. She's the show. She's entertaining, but I know who is gonna be. I feel like that's what I feel. I feel like it's gonna be between Naj or Ivory because they were doing a lot. Not gonna lie, they were.
I can see that too. Any final thoughts?
Now that's TV. Thank y'all. Stop playing
fixing the app.
Yeah. Thank y'all for fixing the app, and also thank God. What was this? What was the other thing? Sorry, I'm drunk. What was the other thing I want to say? Yeah, pressure. Learn how to work your leg on some Muay Thai. If you're interested, I can hit you up with my trainer. But like, you're too big to fight like that. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Rosa.
Thank you.
Rosa's funny. And y'all, she is a baddie. I know what Rosa looks like, y'all. She's a baddie. Okay, don't get it twisted. What's up, V-Trix?
Hey, Pierre.
What's up?
So what do you want to get into?
Let's start off with Mean Girls.
You know, Mean Girls, I just feel like there's no plot there. Like, we're going to get into the plot real quick. Yes. I feel like, even though I know it probably would have gotten a lot of slack with it being similar to The Academy if it had the same concept, but it's just kind of confusing that y'all getting on here and y'all fighting about, excuse my language, y'all fighting about stuff that's in the group chat. And then y'all coming on here and saying, you know, I'm a mean girl because I'm smart, like I get money, like I'm a real sweetheart, but you're on a show about mean girls. Now, it would make sense if they hired like, or casted real mean girls. They're like, you know, I got a temper problem, you know, I'm disrespectful, I gotta work on this, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
The Academy comparisons would be there, but there would still be a plot that would make so much more sense than girls just saying, oh,
right. No, it would make sense. It would be different. It would be good that they went down that road because the Academy is really for girls that already been on now that's TV. These are new crop of girls.
Exactly. And it would just give you like that old, you know, BGC vibe, you know? So
right.
I just feel like it's missing a plot, but I'm going to continue to watch it because I felt like Diamond Cuts ain't really have like a plot that made sense to me, but I still watched it. And I probably would have continued to watch it too if it didn't, you know, get the chop after the third episode. Now the Paul twins, they're the ones that try to pack out Pressure, right?
Yes, Big Pressure. Okay.
Big Pressure. It's still Team No Pressure. It's not giving. But they didn't do their big one like I wanted them to. Like, but also Pressure didn't either. So that just says a lot about her fighting. You're a gladiator. Why are you not stumping 3 or 4s out? Like, that makes no sense. So,
not a gladiator. But what about My and Bila? They got on them.
I don't really care for my Mai. She reminds me of Kenzie, like looking for a moment, really extra. It's kind of annoying, but I do respect that, South Central baddies, they came in for pressure. They did what they needed to do, honestly, because I can't remember the second sister's name. I think she's the youngest, or are they cousins?
I think cousins or
The one
sisters.
with the hoodie, the black hoodie.
Yeah.
She didn't get
Oh,
down
they're
like how I
sisters. They're
thought she
sisters.
was
They're
gonna get
sisters.
down. Like she talking about some on myself,
Yeah.
and almost lost her soul because old girl with the good Kuchiana, is that what she called herself? Yeah, she got busy, and I gotta respect them for that. But I don't like how the plan mapped out. Y'all didn't do y'all big one. Y'all need to do it again or don't do it at all. But I
Right.
don't see the show lasting long, honestly. Especially after that moment, like y'all attacking the host. Like, how do you come back from that? Like, pressure, you're embarrassing. I see it probably having like a fourth episode, and then they probably gonna chop it just like they did Diamond Cuts. But that's
Oh. No,
yeah.
I don't think they're gonna
Also,
go that far. I will say that.
I don't know because the plot is just not there. Like,
Child, I
if
looked
they,
on the new app. Diamond Cuts don't even have a full episode on the new app. I
oh
said,
my
damn.
god, so they just got her plastered up there.
They just have her blasted. Let me check again. Last time I checked was I think yesterday. Hold on.
That's
I
embarrassing.
said,
Oh,
damn.
and side note, oh girl, I can't remember their duo name, but it's Asia and I think her name Drea or something like that. First episode, I thought she was
Yeah, they only
Diamond
got the
Body.
trailer.
They only got the trailer.
From my updated app. I have the updated app.
That's embarrassing. But moving on. What's her name? Drea. In Asia, I can't remember their duo name, but I thought old girl was Diamond Body, like first glance on the first
Yeah,
episode.
she does look like her.
I like her. I don't like Asia. Like she remind me of a Chihuahua, and I honestly don't want her and the other girl from I think it's TTG. I don't want them to fight no more. They look like two chicken cutlets fighting. Like I'm tired of the chicken scratching. Ball Out and Drea, like they know how to get busy for real, so that was entertaining. But I don't want to. I don't want to see any more of the chicken cutlets fighting. I'm over it.
Not chicken
Um,
cutlets.
but yeah, moving on to Young and Reckless.
Was
Cyrus.
Shay wrong for what she did?
I don't think she was wrong. Like I feel like she was doing what any other girl would do if she felt like she was cool with somebody. I feel like Sai was trying to downplay it to save face for like what she did because you knew what you did was you were looking for a moment. You had some self reflection, a post fight moment, and realized you embarrassed yourself. So it's like now you got to save face. So instead of owning up to what you did and was like, I should have just got a regular head up with her, a fair head up. You're just like, oh well, Shay flipped it and reversed it. Da da da. She put the bug in the air and flipped it, and then she see everybody ganging up on her, so she sided with them because I feel like she willing to do anything to take the attention off of her after what she did because what she did was embarrassing.
Mm. Now, what do you think of the girls confronting her in that room? You feel like they would have jumped on her because some of the other callers felt like she would have got jumped on.
Yeah,
And had she put up herself.
I feel like if Shay definitely ran her ones with Naj, they would have jumped in. And I'm gonna tell you exactly who would have jumped in.
Who?
Cuzzo, because she still got beef with her.
Okay.
Sai, because like I said, she willing to do anything to get the attention off of her right now. So she felt wronged, and I just don't understand where she feels wrong, like why she feels validated to that, but whatever. And Ivory, because she already made it known, like, girl, I'm trying not to slap you right now. And Ivory's just Ivory. She's gonna jump in. She jumped into Legacy's fight, and just wasn't called for. And I kind of don't want Shay to fight Legacy because one, I can't stand seeing a girl who don't know how to fight continue to fight. Like, give it up. You proved the point. Let's end it there. Let's wrap it up with Legacy getting beat on for real. If I get mad.
For
And then
legacy.
with
It was
Shay,
on
it's
the
just
floor.
like
I was like, damn.
easy target. Like you would rather fight Legacy because you feel like that's an easy target. Like that does not look good on you, babe.
And in front of the kids. Now, who you see them putting as the host next season?
I'ma still say it's in between Sav and Queen D. Like I said, Queen D has the personality. She has the looks when she get rid of them see-through wigs. And yeah, Sab, like I mentioned last time, she's real unbiased. Like I can tell that she keep it real. And now that I heard that she allegedly turned up at the reunion, it's like, all right, girl, now I like you.
Yes, I'm very proud of
Now I like you because
Sab.
I was on the fence because I liked her, but I'm just like, don't be a confessional gangster because then now I'm looking at you sideways. But the fact that she came to the
I'm a
reunion,
fan now.
yes, I'm a big fan. So I would say
It's
her.
the fact, and let me tell you why Sab is funny. She said they want to fight us.
Okay.
I'm like, that bitch is not your friend.
And you know, had we not known allegedly what
Poor
happened at
Shay.
the reunion, we would have been like, "Yep, see, Sab, like you are pussy, girl." Because yes, you. But I feel like they
Right.
flipped it. Like
But
they
she
didn't.
showed up, so you can't say much now.
Yeah.
Whether she
I feel
lost
like
or
they were
not,
trying to
she
punk
showed
her
up.
too.
Because a lot of people didn't think she was going to show up.
Yeah, I feel like they was trying to punk Sab, so she had a point to prove for sure, and she
Right.
did that. I'm rocking with Sab.
Right. No, for real. No. She's in the running to be the host. Because, hey,
Okay.
you might say she talked crap, but she showed up. She showed up. And
Okay.
the
I
other
don't
girls,
like that
some of the other girls
BBL, but
didn't.
I'm definitely here for the host.
Right. Now, did you watch the Making series?
Wasn't interested. Sorry. Like if it's not a plot, I'm sorry. And it has to
Yikes.
be. I feel like it got to be really, really entertaining for me to watch it. And there's like not a plot. That's why I'm not really giving up on Mean Girls yet because it's pretty interesting. But they keep advertising it. I'm not interested. So nope. Next.
Damn. All right. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Night. All right. What's going on, Mars?
Hi, Pierre. It's been a
What's up?
minute. I did not watch Making It to whatever because I didn't even see no promo for that show, so I really didn't care to tune in. But if you do it on Twitch,
Our homeboy Blog Nay is on there.
if you do it on Twitch, I'll tune in. But that's the only way y'all gonna get me to tune in because I don't care that much. I ain't
Our
even
homeboy on
gonna
there.
say But as far as Mean Girls, I'm not surprised that there's no plot or anything like that because Isaiah is producing it. Isaiah never has a plot. South Central Baddies does.
When you exit out, you exit out. I'm gonna add you back, Mars. I'm gonna add you back. You still there, Mars? I'm gonna add you back later. What's up, Ron?
What it do? How you doing?
What's up? Oh, he got the studio set up.
Oh yeah, man. I actually work for that. I actually work for Now That's TV. I was just live, and I'm like, yo, let me see if I can get on here real quick. So
wait. Tell the people what you do for that STV.
I shoot. I film.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I actually film Young and Reckless.
Okay.
Young and Reckless. Yeah.
All right. So, what do you think? Like, what do you think of it? Like filming it and then watching it back. Like, is it the same type of experience, or does it look different?
Oh yeah. Well, it's actually sometimes it's more that go into it that you might not be able to see because it's so detailed. Or I mean, like it's really happening. Like all of that stuff is really happening. Like we literally have to catch it. You know what I'm saying? At the right moments, man. But did it drop yet? Because I don't know. Oh, like we got a whole bunch of shows that we're working on, so
yeah,
I'll stay tuned for that. But yeah,
Did you film Mean Girls too?
Fun. Mean Girls too? No, I didn't film that one. Nope.
So you filmed Young and Reckless.
Yeah,
what about Making?
Making?
Yeah, Making the series.
No, I didn't do that. I did Playboys, the reunion. I did a reunion. We was out there in Miami. They got into it real heavy. I'm gonna tell you the craziest thing, right? I don't know anything about celebrities or famous people or anything like that. I actually shoot for this show, for this network. And I never, ever know who the hell be on the show. And they're like, oh, that's such and such. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know. And then I just see them interact. They regular people. Like, they just be cooling. That phone get taken away from you and you drinking.
It turns into an animal.
Yeah, so sometimes people be thinking that stuff is staged. None of it is staged.
Right.
None of it is staged for real.
No, I can know that with Honesty. I could tell like you guys don't be there. It might be produced, but I can tell you I don't set it up like because I've said it on here a lot of times. I've done background work for like Love and Hip Hop like years ago, and like that a lot of their scenes are like it is set up. Like they tell them you're doing this, you're doing that. this is gonna happen, this person gonna show up. So you kind of know what you're getting yourself into most of the time. Like, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't even think I can show you this. Is the show out yet? No? Young and
It is
Reckless not
out.
out yet,
I
right? It
don't get
is?
you in trouble, but okay. I
All
have
right,
one question.
cool.
Is that the finale? What we saw tonight, was that the finale?
Hey man, you gotta stay tuned to find out.
Hey, also, I want to know this. So the chicken, the ghost pepper wings, did it overpower the house with the smell to where it triggered Naj? Or was that please, okay, let us know about the Mima situation, because I'm interested in that. Because like that to me was funny, because I tried the ghost pepper wings and it almost took me out.
Ghost pepper wings are the hottest. If you smell it, you was if I'm not a spicy food eater, period, right? So yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Ghost pepper wings are on a whole
They're
different level
deadly.
than regular hot wings that you're gonna get from American Deli. Trust and believe. You know how you can smell the hot wings at
Yeah.
American Deli or something like that? Like normal wings, you can still smell the spiciness. Just imagine ghost pepper wings.
But she didn't give us a trigger warning that ghost pepper wings will F up your stomach.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yes.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I was
For
mad
sure.
at Mima for that.
Especially like weak stomach people, you know what I mean?
Now,
Yeah.
was there anything that we haven't seen? Because most of the episodes are done by now, especially in the beginning of the season. Was there anything that we weren't shown that may shock us?
Yes, it's a lot. That is going to be shown too, though, and that is what you guys stay tuned for.
Oh my god, this nigga doing a fucking commercial. Okay, so please, tell us where they can find you. Also, before you do that, I want to know like what has your experience been like with like Now That's TV and everything like that. Like
it's
working
amazing,
with
bro.
them. Yeah.
It's amazing. They everybody, all of the producers and everyone on staff is amazing. Head of Now That's TV, you know what I mean? That's my man. I've been on him for years. Everybody is just amazing, bro. Work together as a team, and shit, it's just a joy to be around. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny as hell all the time, majority of the time. It's sometimes, you know, you get kind of out of hand. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why we have security for, so it can regroup, get all that stuff back right. You know what I mean? I shot the one in Vegas. We did the one in Vegas. It's called
The Reunion.
No, not The Reunion.
Oh, you talking about Deja Vu?
Season 2. Yeah, season 2
Okay.
Deja Vu.
Okay.
I don't be knowing the names of everything, bro.
No, you're good.
I don't have time to.
That's my job.
So, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was cool with little Boosie son,
right.
Gucci. Cat named Gucci, Mac.
How long of an advance do they give y'all before y'all gotta feel like? Do you get a call like a week in advance, like, hey, pack up your film stuff, we gotta go like right now?
Bro, a week in advance. Man, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I live close to the headquarters, so I'm in Atlanta. So sometimes I might get a call that day and have to leave that day type situation if I'm able to. You know what I mean? Because I be having a lot of other stuff going on too as well. So if I'm able to, I gotta go and do that. You know what I'm saying? It's a fun experience, man. That is the funniest and funnest thing to do. Facts. And that shit is not fake.
Yeah. What would be your advice for somebody that wants to get on Now That's TV as a cast member?
You gotta just audition. Just audition and bring some type of entertainment to your audition tape. You know what I mean? Like, be a star. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't even be a star, be a superstar. Whatever you think is gonna be too much, do that. You know what I'm saying?
Someone said, did Mac really knock out Duke?
Yes, the fuck he did. I film all of the main fights when it comes to that shit. So all of the main wide angle shots, I filmed those. You know what I mean? So I got all up in there, and that he knocked his ass out for real. That was not fake. I felt bad for him for a second. I ain't gonna lie.
Someone said, are you the cameraman that be laughing? What do y'all mean by that? Because I don't even know what that means.
Hey man, if it's funny, we might laugh sometimes, man. We try not to, because we try to be so professional with it, and we try to you know what I mean? We try to we just try to make sure. I was reading the comments. That shit threw me off just now.
Right. No, I see them thirst trapping in the comments. My subscribers are horny.
But nah, we definitely make sure that we try to be professional and try not to laugh at shit. But when
Yeah.
shit is just like overly funny, it just is what it is. And then we got guys that edit it that try to make sure that some of that stuff get taken out too. But
Right.
we try not to be
Some
in
of the
it.
questions I see you guys asking, I don't think he did those shows, so he wouldn't know. You
Which
didn't do
ones?
South Central Baddies, right?
Nope, I ain't do South. I didn't do
Yeah,
any
so
of the
you guys
South
are asking
Central.
some questions about that, he wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So it would mostly be Deja Vu, Young and Reckless if you guys are gonna ask.
Deja Vu, Young and Reckless. I don't know if the other shows are out. I know we did one with Diamond from Atlanta. We did one with
Diamond Cuts.
Diamond Cut.
Where is that? What happened to that? Like, why
It's
are we
dropping. It should be dropping soon. It's a new year, baby. We in the first quarter.
It dropped, but then it stopped.
Hey man,
what's the last thing you gotta say to the people before you go?
Man, look, y'all just stay tuned, man. Now that's TV. It's Ron Mac checking in. Salute to you for sure for having your platform the way it is, man. You gonna be big. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be big. For sure.
Thank you. All right, night. Thank you for calling in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right. All right. Last one I'm gonna add back. Mars, let's see if your audio works.
My bad. I had got a call. I didn't even.
I was like, his audio sounded good. I hear no crickets in the background.
I'm screaming. They be eating me up about the crickets.
In the background.
Yeah, I know. But I was basically saying I'm not surprised that Isaiah's show don't have a plot because his show don't never have a plot. Like South Central Baddies don't really have a plot. He always talking about challenges that never occur. And yeah, like I feel like he be trying to steal Big Lex ideas too, like no shade because Girls Trip. No, listen, Girls Trip is literally a weekend trip to Miami. And what did Big Lex just do on Close Friends? A weekend trip to Miami. It's like he be trying to steal concepts from other shows, like for example, Mean Girls, like how y'all was saying. It would be smarter if the girls were going in there like how the girls had a reading challenge. I think that would have been smart, but like more so trying to teach them how not to be mean girls or something like that. It would have been stealing off the academy, but he already be stealing off of everybody else, so he might as well have did it. Like, I don't know. I would never audition for anything that Isaiah's producing just because there's no point. You're just gonna be fighting for your life, and that's it.
Mars,
Like,
I'm gonna clock your tea real quick. What happened to that show you were supposed to do with what's her name?
oh, with Fetty. The only reason I didn't do it was because I was on 90-day probation for work, and I wasn't finna lose my job. I had just got that job.
I thought you were gonna say 90-day probation from jail.
Oh no, I don't go to jail.
Oh, I'm about to say, God damn, Mars, what you be doing? Okay.
Yeah, I just had a probation. I couldn't make it, so otherwise I would have did it. But I was gonna say Mean Girls is pretty boring to me. I feel like if they did cut it, I mean, he said Diamond Cuts is coming back. I'm gonna end up watching it because I did watch the first 2 episodes. I wasn't too interested, but like
I wanted to see the rest at least.
I did too.
If I put something, I don't get to see the rest, so it's kind of like
yeah, because honestly, like it made me want to go back when I seen Melanie on Young and Reckless, just because I was like, okay, like she was obviously on this other show. Let me go back and like at least see what it's about, you know? Yeah, and then they stopped dropping it, so that was that for that. And then as far as Young and Reckless, I do feel like they would have jumped Shay Bands. Ivory and Cuzzo specifically. Ivory said she should have jumped in the fight with Mima and Naj over some Popeye's chicken, and that didn't have nothing to do with her. So I wouldn't be surprised if Ivory just jumped in the fight for the fun of it. And then Cuzzo, she already had jumped in at the end. Well, she didn't jump in, but she had swung at the end when Shay Bands had got. I don't remember what happened, but I remember her swinging at Shay Bands again after she was fighting somebody else. So like, Cuzzo's a follower. I expected more of her. Like, I think the only reason I liked her in Blue Girls Club was because the other girls in the house really weren't like heavy hitters. Like they were all
we need
punks.
a Blue Girls Club reunion. Blueface, Will Crip ass get out of jail. We need that.
Honestly, like we've been waiting for an all-star season reunion for like 400 years. It ain't never came.
Remember the era when the girls used to submit their cast to take for Blue Girls Club, and they used to be like, "My name is Jada," and like,
honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I miss Blue Girls Club. Like if Blue Girls Club came back, I wouldn't even be mad. Like it really was kind of the tea. Like it was kind of we know the like behind the scenes stuff.
All BGC.
Yeah, like it was way better than Baddies and everything else. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I would petition for that show to come back.
Yeah.
But as far as I'm trying to think, what else happened on Young and Reckless?
the shade thing. Do you feel like she was being messy, or do you think she was just looking out for her friend?
She was just looking out for her friend, and because there was nobody else to pick on in the house, all the girls decided to gang up on her, and that is foul. Because honestly, like Shay do seem a little bit slow. I'm not gonna lie, but also she doesn't give me like. I'm sorry. Like Shay do seem a little slow, but she don't give me like she was trying to be messy in that situation. Because honestly, like if I thought I was cool with somebody, we sleeping in the same room, and I heard somebody was gonna sneak them, I might just drop that T depending on how close I feel we are.
Right? Because
So I
I
don't
just feel
blame
like she was
her.
being messy for her. She would have told everybody that was on her hit list, whatever list, whatever. She
Exactly,
only told one person,
exactly.
so I don't feel like that was messy. She was just looking out for her friend.
It's because Roger, aka Sai, because I didn't even know her name the whole
Wait a
season.
minute. I thought y'all
Honestly,
called Barbie Roger. Now Size Roger.
well, her forehead is so big, I couldn't tell the difference. I looked at the screen and I saw Roger. I didn't know who it was. I just know that she's lame as hell for doing that to Legacy because at the end of the day, like, Legacy is the size of a toothpick. She's the same size as a Slim Jim. She did not have to do that to that girl like that. She could have asked her for her head fade up. And then she's so ghetto, she did it inside the snickerdoodle with the children. That is terrible. She could have at least waited until they went outside or something.
All
Legacy
you
was
saw
gonna
was that
come
little
back to
boy
the
running around
house.
talking about.
I'm like, oh my God. And they were like, you need to get out. I would kick them out so fast. They would, oh my God. Now that
I'm
TV would be
surprised they called the police
damned.
on them.
Honestly, if you tell me you associated with Now That TV, you wouldn't be allowed inside the building because after that, they just doing
You
too
gonna do them
much.
like Natalie?
Literally,
And
because
they didn't
they
let
just
Natalie in
deserve
that
to be
club.
banned. I wouldn't let Natalie in nowhere either because she always got some mess going on with her. But I'm trying to think what else happened.
So who
I
you
don't
want to
think.
be the host next season?
Ooh, I know who I want to be. I want to be Sav. And the only reason I say that is because she eats the confessionals. And as long as she stood on business after this reunion, win or lose these fights, I really, really, really think she deserves it because she really, like, she pops in the confessionals, not even in a bad way. She's very unbiased. She gives her opinion on, like, the general, like, situation instead of just being like, all the other girls kiss ass. They're so scared of Naj and Ivory. And honestly, I used to be a fan of Naj, and I do not like her no more. One, I feel like she's
Why?
scared of. Okay, I have two reasons. One, I feel like she's scared of Cash because she talked
I
about
don't
Cash.
agree anymore.
Honestly,
I used to let me tell you something. I used to think the same, but she showed up to that reunion.
this
And
is the
Cash
only reason I
was
don't agree with that. She ran up in that house with.
sorry.
Wait, she ran up in that house with Lacey, and there was buku people up in there, and she don't know what could have happened to her. But all of a sudden, she's scared to go outside to fight Cash because it's more than what a few
But
people
no,
that she
no, no,
affected
no. Let me tell
outside.
y'all. There's the difference. And y'all know I be getting on Naj when she do her stuff, but I gotta defend her on this. Cash is unhinged. Lacey's unhinged too, but not as much as Cash. Something really could have happened to Naj had she put up to her house.
But like,
Be
I don't know. I
honest.
just feel like Naja. You're right, but I'm not talking about that specifically. I'm talking about at the reunion
Okay.
because you're definitely right about
Okay,
that. I'm
okay,
talking
okay.
about
You
at
know
the
what I'm talking
reunion.
about. You know
Like,
what I'm talking about.
yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
know what you're talking about because I
Yeah.
wouldn't. There's no way on God's green earth I would have pulled up. I would have stayed right now.
Naj would not be alone no longer.
Yeah, but at the reunion, like when there was all security and stuff, she didn't have no excuse for me to not go outside and fight that girl. Y'all was already outnumbering them. Granted, there was other people outside. There was still buku security, and I feel like they were already on their side. Like it wouldn't have mattered at the end of the day. That's just how I feel about it. But I also feel like she's scared of Ivory. That's my second reason. I don't feel like she necessarily agrees with everything Ivory does, but because Ivory's a fan favorite, because Ivory got them hoes I'm sorry, Ivory got them hands just a little bit. She don't want them issues. I don't feel like she want them issues, and I just can't respect it. So
Mm,
I would have Sav be the host of next season.
Sav. Okay. Oh wow. Now Sav going up in the rankings. That reunion, that showing up to that reunion really helped her out. Now you say you didn't watch the little making, the making.
No, yeah, I'm gonna watch it when you do it on Twitch. If you do it on
We
Twitch, I'm
will
gonna go
react on
ahead and
Switch.
scroll up there.
Okay, bet. Any final thoughts?
Um, I know this isn't Now That's TV, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't like Smiley, so I'm glad Biggie slapped her. I have to say that.
Biggie shifted her mob. Wait till
I
y'all
do
find
feel
out why. It's gonna be so crazy.
I do feel a little bit bad for Nat because honestly, like I used to be one of the people that did not like Natalie, but
Mm-hmm.
it's Natalie's job at the end of the day to stir up the mess you know, and like
Exactly.
it's her choice to be a cast member, you know, so she can't get slapped, you know, she put herself in that position, but at the same time, it's like Natalie's gonna be messy. Like you have to expect that at this point. Like I feel like not expecting Natalie to be messy is not expecting it to snow in December. Like it's just not realistic, depending on where you live, you know. But it's just stupid. But that's all.
I feel like y'all be a little bit too hard on my girl Nat.
Yeah, because I did not like Natalie. I'm not gonna lie. Like I used to talk about Natalie bad, but like honestly, she's
But
doing what's
Natalie,
best for her.
you should have seen E.T. coming. She got 2 bad knees, a
E.T.
broken
was
leg.
running so slow. Oh
She
my
ran
god, her
very
ankle
slow.
was. I was
But
like,
you had
Natalie.
every chance to the swapper legs, do a juke her. You just sat there.
Ooh, I lied. This is my last thought. Go stream his because Bigfoot was trash. Bigfoot was garbage, and that's that on that because
We're
I
gonna
know
do a
that's
special live about that in soon, very, very soon. Stay tuned.
okay. I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself then. All right.
Man, all right,
Thank you,
thanks so much for
Pierre.
calling in first. All right, let me know what you guys think down below about the after show. Shout out to Ron, like I said, for calling in. And drop your Instagram because the girls in the comments is going crazy for your Instagram. They talking about, I see girls in there talking about they want to wet your beard, okay? Leave your comments down below and we have your
No personal thing.